Welcome to Roughing It with Ruth, the channel where everything is a bit rough around the edges. In this video, I'm going to give you my top reasons why you should be camping in winter in South Africa, particularly in the region where I live, in Gauteng. I think there's a lot of great reasons to camp in winter, despite the fact that not many people do. If you're concerned about what's going on with my head, then don't worry, I just had a bit of surgery here for skin cancer. If you're interested in finding out more about that, then I'll put a link to that video. But my number one reason to camp in winter in Gauteng is that almost everywhere you go, you will have the campsite to yourself, or very nearly to yourself. But we've stayed at 5 different campsites over the course of the last 2 weeks, and at every single one of them, except for one, we were the only people there. And at the one campsite where we weren't the only people there, it was because there was a church group having a function there. Then my second reason why you should camp in winter in Gauteng is that the weather is actually not that cold. You do get some cold conditions. We were at Somabula Nature Reserve camping and it got to -9. All the water in the pipes in the ablution blocks froze and it did burst some of the pipes. So it is possible, if there's like a cold front coming, that you can have really cold weather. But in general, the weather is actually not that bad, and if you just have like winter sleeping bags or some kind of really good down jacket, then it's not that difficult to still be comfortable in winter while camping in Gauteng. Another really good reason for going camping in winter in Gauteng, particularly if you wait for the winter to really start, is that most of the bugs, especially the mosquitoes, are dead. So you can camp down by rivers without getting eaten alive and bothered by a whole lot of insects. Another very good reason to go camping in winter is that a lot of the campsites have off-peak rates that are cheaper than the peak season rates. So often you can get a really good deal if you're willing to camp in winter. Something that's maybe a little bit more specific to South Africa and Gauteng particularly is that in winter I find when I'm camping, I can really enjoy sitting around a campfire. If I'm camping in summer, even at night, it's often just way too hot. And you kind of want to have a campfire. It's like part of the atmosphere. But in summer, the heat is just crazy. And then having a fire and sitting around it is a little bit less pleasant. Okay, credit for this next point actually goes to my husband, who just pointed out that in winter, your food also tends to stay fresher for longer, particularly if you don't have like your own fridge built into your car, in cooler boxes, and just in normal outside conditions in winter. Things like dairy and meat and vegetables just don't tend to go off as fast because the weather is colder. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to see more from me, then you can click on my channel name to see videos that I've made in the past, or you can subscribe to my channel to see videos that I'm going to make in the future.